Hello everyone and welcome back to my site, and today we're going to discuss a very unique subject called perfect sex in the universe. Now this is not a joke, but the word sex brings about a great deal of interest in the subject. Anywhere you print the word or say the word, it draws attention. That's because there is sex going on throughout the entire universe, and that includes our mother sun. Now, if you've looked at my other videos, you know that the mother sun is where the planets come from. That planet Earth came from the mother sun. The equilateral belt around the middle of the sun is where the planets come out of. That is the equator, and likewise the moons come out of the planets at their equator, and you are born. Every animal and every human is born from the equator of its mother. Okay? Now, what we're talking about here in the sex of with the sun is the color spectrum that is involved in the sun. Every color is in the sun. The spectrum and the wave field, the strength of each color is in bands in the sun. Now I've drawn a little thing here. That's what the color bands of the sun look like. This I got from the Dr. Binder's book, The Secret of Light, and also from it is very much like the drawing from Dr. Russell did, our teachers. The arrows pointing in at the top and bottom of the sun are arrows of energy feeding the sun. The arrows going out from the sun are arrows going out of the equator of the sun. Now, these color bands are mated perfectly with each other. You can't divorce these perfect matings. And I'll read them to you as you look at this. The red ultraviolet is the male. That is the redness at the bottom of the sun. And the next band is red to red-orange. Then from red-orange to orange, and finally yellow. Now, the female side, or the yin side, I forgot to say that the male side is the yang, and the female side is the yin, which is the blue ultraviolet to violet to blue to green and to yellow. And yellow, when they reach that center, that perfect place of the equator, that is where everything is ready to be given life. And that's how the planets, when they are fully prepared, they will unfold life as they leave their mother's equator and float out into space. So how can we say that there is not a plan here? This is perfect sex. And another thing that we could learn from the sun and the color bands is each one is equal to the other. And the sooner we find that out, the better off we are in our relationships. That means that each gender is equal to the other, and each race is equal to every other race. There's a lot we could learn from the way God runs the universe in perfect sex with the color system, color spectrum rather. Red is perfectly involved with the blue. Red is the male, blue is the female, orange is a male, and it is perfectly mated with a green female. We must keep these things in mind, and you know that you cannot divorce these colors. Yet, in our marital relationships, there is constant discord and constant divorce and constant arguments and violence. This is because we are trying to combine things that do not belong together. This causes explosions. We must know the center within ourselves in order to know how to perfectly mate other things. Even in human relationships, we should meditate and learn from God what we need to do in our relationships to create balance and peace. The perfect sex in the universe has been orchestrated for us in the sun. If the top half did not get along with the bottom half, there would not be life in our solar system. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.